What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 165 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my dining room. And today I want to give you all my Super Bowl 57 pick. Kickoff is tomorrow, Sunday, February 12th, 2023 at 6:30 p.m. It's very sad. It's the last game of the 2022 to 2023 season, but we're finally at the end. Let's get into my pick. The conference championship record for me a few weeks ago was 1-1, making my postseason total 7-5 so far. We'll see how I end after tomorrow. So Super Bowl 57, the AFC's number one seed, Kansas City Chiefs, taking on the NFC's number one seed, Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams were 14-3 in the regular season, and they were both 2-0 in the postseason, making their total 16-3. Pretty impressive for both teams. And as a Cowboys fan, I got the Chiefs, obviously. So this video can end right here, but it won't. I want to break down how both teams can win. We'll start with the Chiefs. The Chiefs have the better quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. He won his second MVP on Thursday night. He's gone to 2 Super Bowls already. He won one of them. So they have that experience. Better coaching. Andy Reid, Nick Sirianni, without a doubt in my mind. Andy Reid's been there quite a few times. He knows the big stage. I don't know if Sirianni's really ready for that. The Chiefs offense, they can't make any mistakes against this Eagles defense. The Eagles defense is very good. The Chiefs offensive line needs to protect Patrick Mahomes. The Eagles defensive line can get after the quarterback pretty quick. The Chiefs must establish the run. The Eagles are probably going to expect a heavy pass game from the Chiefs. Maybe if they throw them off, get the run game going, kind of shakes them up and changes their game plan. And the Chiefs defense, they must get the pass rush going. They can't let Jalen Hurts run around or have too much time in that pocket. They have to put some pressure on a good Eagles offensive line. They have to stop the Eagles run game, which is also really good, and stop the Eagles wide receivers because the Kansas City pass rush is good. It's their secondary that's very suspect, and they can get exploited very easily. Now, if you look at the Eagles' path to victory, Jalen Hurts and the offense must be perfect. They can't turn the ball over and give it back to Patrick Mahomes. They got to establish the run early, and they can run against this Kansas City defense. The Eagles have the best offensive line in the league, which results in the best running game in the league. So they can certainly run the ball down the Chiefs' throat. The Chiefs have to be ready for that. And the defensive line, the Eagles, they had 70 sacks during the season, so they could definitely get to Patrick Mahomes, especially Mahomes was on a bad ankle a few weeks ago against the Jaguars where he hurt it. He seems to be fine now, but they got to make him uncomfortable. And the Eagles defense, speaking of, needs to create turnovers to really shake up Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs offense. So with that being said, I'm obviously rolling with the Chiefs, man. I mean, you got to read my sweatshirt right now. It's Cowboys or nothing, man. I can't afford to see the Eagles win a second Super Bowl in 5 years or 6 years while the Cowboys are stuck at 0 Super Bowl wins since I've been born. And I also got the Chiefs because they just got the better QB. There's no way Patrick Mahomes goes 1-2 in his Super Bowl starts during his career. There's no way he loses at the State Farm Stadium in Arizona. For those who don't know, he's a State Farm poster boy. I don't see him losing in the State Farm Stadium, period. And just better coaching. Andy Reid, he used to head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles, but he left and went to the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't see him losing to his former team. I don't see him losing to the Eagles, and I just don't see that happening. And the experience between Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, they've been on the big stage numerous times, plenty of times. I know Jalen Hurts has won college championships. He knows a big stage, but nothing bigger and badder and the brighter lights than the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs, they just had a tougher path to the Super Bowl during the playoffs. I mean, even in the regular season, they faced really good teams while the Eagles faced some all right teams. Look who they played in the playoffs. They faced a red-hot Jaguars team. They faced a red-hot Bengals team and took them both out. Meanwhile, the Eagles beat the Giants, who weren't that great. They have Daniel Jones. Yeah, he had a good wild card round, but other than that, we know who Daniel Jones is. And they faced Josh Johnson, who was the fourth-string quarterback for the Niners after Brock Purdy went out early. And, he didn't have much of a chance at all. So they're going to be really tested against Patrick Mahomes. And obviously, like I said, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'll never root for the Eagles. So Chiefs, I'm pulling for you guys, man. Please don't make me sad. I got the Chiefs winning this one 30-25. And a few interesting stats in this Super Bowl. The Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce faces his brother, the Eagles center Jason Kelsey in the quote-unquote Kelsey Bowl. Both guys are pretty funny. Both guys are really good at their position. They don't face each other, but, Travis is on the Chiefs, Travis on the Chiefs, Jason on the Eagles. And like I said before, the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid, facing his former team, where he was the coach of the Eagles. And Mahomes, he won the MVP a few nights ago. And an interesting stat was the last 9 quarterbacks to win the MVP who made the Super Bowl are 0-9. So I'm really hoping Mahomes can break that curse. And it's the number 1 offense with the Chiefs facing the number 1 pass defense in the Philadelphia Eagles. It's happened 2 times in the Super Bowl history, and the teams are 0-2 with the number 1 offense. So the Chiefs, I'm praying for you guys, man. Break this curse, beat the Eagles, and make me a happy Cowboys fan. That's it for my Super Bowl 57 pick. I can't wait for this game. It's going to be a good game no matter what. Except that the Eagles win, obviously. I sound like a big hater over here, but I'm just speaking the facts. But yeah, let me know who you guys are taking in this Super Bowl. Let me know what you think the score is going to be. Let me know if you guys hit your Super Bowl boxes. What's a good bet or whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm open for discussion. We got kickoff tomorrow. It's going to be an excellent game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. Make sure to watch it tomorrow, and also make sure to follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care, have a wonderful night, and enjoy the last game of the football season tomorrow.